Yeah, no worries. Content. I bet, Christina, I bet the algorithm hates these sprints that I keep up, like these lives.
Who?
Where the algorithm. Yeah, algorithm. That thing I don't care about.
Yep.
That elder thing from Beyond the Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't give a crap. But I bet it doesn't. I bet it hates the fact that I keep these 7-hour freaking sprints on the internet. And it's like, well, no one's watching your content. I'm like, no, duh, it's a sprint, idiot. What's up, Anita? How you doing, Amanda? Okay. Christina, I finally went and I literally finally created the clips that I use a lot, like Mulan and genre and the endings. You know how at the end I always have to drag one of the versions of Alan at the end and then put the music. I just made clips of those, so now I can just do it in one. And you know how the Mulan thing, it's a clip and I got to trim it down to I just freaking made a clip of Let's Get Down to Business. I trimmed it and then exported the clip. So now I can just slot it in.
That's brilliant. Why didn't you do that a long time ago?
Because it takes forever. I really need to do it with every insert I have. But I did 6 of them and I was like, okay, it's taking too much time.
Oh, good for you.
It's taking too much time.
Progress.
So
streamlining your process.
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna streamline crap. Why do you want us to argue? And it's too late.
No, not enough energy for
that.
arguing. Hello, everyone.
Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, it was tough. It was certainly tough. Just Ava's been alive for forever, so it sucks not having Ava around. What's up, Sharon? And what are you going to start to argue with us about? What is it about? And I couldn't miss school today. I really want to just stay home and mourn today. Yeah, it's terrible. She couldn't breathe. One of her lungs wasn't working. She had stopped being noisy like she normally is. It was bad. I had to go to work today because it was an SAT day, so I had to sit in the hallway and monitor. And then, got a pile of grades for kids who can't be bothered to study, so they can witch and moan at me about their grades. When all I'm going to do is stay home and be sad with my cat. But we're hanging in there until we realize that, she used to do something that she doesn't do anymore. And then it's like, we're sad again. And then when I look at pictures, I'm sad. The good thing is my wife took 450 pictures of Ava. So I lost Nero and Reno and Nikita and Castro. And I've got 3 pictures of them because I'm not just a big picture taker, but I got 400 pictures of Ava. So it's pretty cool. I got so many Ava pictures. Yeah, I definitely will. Oh, nice. Did you read it in 3 days? Really? That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm going to be putting more and more online. It was the best. She's the best. She's such a good cat. Such a good cat. So weird not having Ava. So how is everybody else this evening? I'm going to get stuff done. I always debate going on here because I really like community building and talking with everybody. And also getting stuff done. But this obviously takes away time from actually doing something, right? But it's lonely when you're just working by yourself. Because Christina, she could be working too, which is fine. But it's always nice, when you're working. Yeah, see, it's a long book. Did Jimmy really read it in 3 days? What's up, Charmaine? So I have all the stuff I have work I want to do, but I didn't want to do it by myself. It's depressing, because the house is not noisy. Thanks to Ava not being here. So yeah. So instead, I'm doing this. So hang out for a couple hours, I suppose. I forced myself to exercise before coming on here because I haven't really exercised with any regularity since since before COVID, really before book 2. And I am feeling it. I feel sluggish and I'm tired, and I feel like my blood is congealing. I gotta exercise. Is that a cat up there? Oh no, it's tea. So I forced myself to exercise. It was an 11-minute exercise, but I did something. So, what's up, Beth? Okay, good. That's reasonable. That is reasonable. So, what's everybody gonna be working on? I'm gonna be editing a video. I was gonna film a video, but I don't like to film on days that I edit because then it's too much time. So I'm gonna film on off days. So I'll film tomorrow. Got a new Grease video coming up. That's the next thing I'm filming. Theseus. Might be 2 parts. The myth of Theseus is pretty long, and I want to be like a 45-minute video. So I might split Theseus up in twain. Yeah, I might do that. But it's a great one. I love Theseus. Tomorrow's a wrap-up coming out. Yeah. I got reviews. I'm getting behind. I got to review Stoner, Alloy of Law. But before I review Alloy of Law, I'm going to go back and review Hero of Ages because I found my notes. And I was like, oh, I had a lot to say about this. I should film a review. And then God is Not Willing. And then The Truth by Terry Pratchett, which I just finished, which is so good. Oh, nice. The Truth was excellent. I forgot how good that was. And so what I've been doing this month, really for the last 3 books I've read, I've been reading short stories in between. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm reading short stories. I read 2 academic exercise stories. And then I read 1 paper menagerie story. That's what I'm on right now. Which right now feels like I'm reading a story. It feels like I'm in an episode of Black Mirror. And then I'll read 2 stories from the Haster cycle, and then I'll read 2 Lovecraft stories, and then I'll start another book. Since all my patrons, I let my patrons vote on whether or not, if they wanted really wanted me to see, wanted to see me do Cosmere content, which I guess my demographic or people who support my channel, and I guess that maybe that's one of the reasons I don't care about Cosmere as much. Because my patrons voted that I didn't need to catch up with Lost Metal, which is fine because I was torn. I wanted to, but then at the same time I didn't want to. So I'm like, you guys have the choice. If you want me to catch up with Lost Metal, then I'll do that. But they about 2-1 said no. So I'll catch up eventually, probably after the hype's died down. But that gives me a lot of freedom on what to read next. I may read Fury Song next just to wrap that up. I could read Fury Song. So Blade itself would be starting a new series, and I think I'm listening on audio. So to do that, Amanda, I have to finish the Pratchett bio I'm currently listening to on audio. So then I'll get there. Oh yeah, Alethea, that's that makes sense if you're torn. Yeah, the thing is, I wouldn't have cared. I would have gladly done Lost Metal. I literally couldn't decide. So I was like, you know what, you guys pick for me. So I really want to read Blackwing, but I also want to read, what's up, Michael? I also want to read whatever I said it was, Fury Song, so I can finish that series because it would feel good to close a series. But Fury Song's almost 500 pages, which makes me sad. So I also have the arc of the Tchaikovsky book, City of Last Chances. I have been calling it City of Lost Names forever. I can't remember that name of that. It's the City of Last Chances. So I have that, but that didn't come out to December. So I have all next month to read that, but I could read that next. So I'm torn. I either want to read Blackwing, or I just read a Pratchett. So Blackwing or Fury Song. I want to make progress on a series within whatever I read next. Yeah, sure. I'll let you know when I start. I just don't know when. I've got so backed up on patron books. I am going to read it. It was a patron book, so I am definitely going to read it. I'm just yeah, that's true. That's true. And I really liked Fury Song, or the first 2. So really, I need to find a recap of the first 2 books. So what's up, Kate? So yeah, maybe I will. What's up, Kevin? Have you started Dust of Dreams yet? Oh, you were taking time. And that's right. You were taking time because you were going to read Dust of Dreams and Crippled God back to back. I saw you, Colton. I see you. I see you. I almost said I could read Summer Night, but I won't. In fact, I've got it right here behind me, and I'm still not going to read it. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well, keeping myself not being burned out by bouncing from thing to thing. Like the short stories make me feel like I'm accomplishing something. And I'm still reading Parker with the academic exercises one. Michael, I read Amor Omnia Winkit, and people online really like that one. And I was like, I mean, okay. Like the ending was squeamish, but I mean, it was fine. Is the whole point that, the big quote about no matter how benign a government is, like every government leads by force, like has to, uses force. And if you're immune to force, then, the government can't make you do what it wants you to do. Like, is that the point? I don't know. Parker's, it's been all weird. But this, like I enjoyed his nonfiction article about sieges, like more than I enjoyed that story, which is funny. You do what you know what you did. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for noticing. It's the one with the wizard, the guy that he's got to go find the untrained wizard that may or may not have learned Lorica, the protection spell. Talks about how all wizards do is find more attack spells, and no one ever develops any defense for anything. I don't know. Aren't like force genasi immune to force damage? I don't know. Tamara. So yeah, everybody doing good? So yeah, I'm gonna edit. I'm hoping to finish. I have 20 minutes worth of material, but it depends on how many inserts. Like if it's just 20 minutes worth, it's a wrap up. So I got to put a bunch of like title things up that say, hey, stars. This is how many stars I gave it. And so that's always a pain. It takes a little while. But I'm hoping to finish it in the 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish it in the 30 minutes because I would really like to read for the other sprints. Because I would like to finish my short story reading tonight so that tomorrow I can start a new book, which I guess will be Fury Song, since people here are encouraging me to finish a series, which is good. I've wanted to finish Fury Song. Are there no Force Genasi? I thought there were in 4th edition. I was wrong. No, are they elemental? I don't remember. 4th edition, I hate 4th edition. Every battle takes 3 hours. Maybe, who knows? I put that war on hold for a minute. I'm not finishing up. I am finishing up the Black Mirror story. Perfect Match, aka an episode of Black Mirror. Very different tonally than the other 2. This one from the very beginning was like, I have a message for you. I'm like, okay, that's cool. State Change was great. I liked State Change a lot. Though I thought the letter at the end went on like it's like on the nose. It's like I knew I got it. You don't have to keep explaining it to me. I understood. It was more poignant before you explained it to me. Oh yeah, 5e. Look, 5e, they did such a good job with 5e because it blends everything that was good about 2nd. And they took some good stuff from 4th. So all 5e is a truncated, less deadly 2nd edition, which is why I like it, because it is really very similar to 2nd edition, except that you can't die instantly and you have more health. Yeah, because in 2nd edition, man, if you were a wizard with no pluses to HP, a mage rolls 1d4 for its hit points. If y'all haven't played second edition, a level 1 mage rolls 1d4 for its HP. And if you don't have any constitution bonuses, you could literally start the game as a level 1 wizard with 1 hit point. With a hit point. A hit point. Anything can kill a level 1 mage. Like a stiff breeze can kill a level 1 mage. It is so hard to stay alive in that freaking game. So fun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Is this a game? I like Monster Hunter. Yeah, it was good. I don't know what this means. Oh, she gave you all objects that are your things. Mine's probably index cards. I don't know what index card RPG is. Yeah, see, you know. Michael, better than 2E? Nothing's better than second edition because 5E doesn't have Thaco. And the power creep is still too much. It is too easy at higher levels. And the action economy, because of the way the system works, the action economy favors the heroes too much. So like eight orcs are more challenging than 1 dragon because of the action economy. That's the only thing I don't like about 5e is power creep. Now in second edition, anything will kill you no matter what level it is. Like it'll get you. Now trying to beat a mage that throws up stone skin and mirror image is annoying, but you just target them with arrows. Every arrow, boom, there's one of the skins gone, boom, gone, boom, gone. Like seriously, 1d4. Michael, 1d4. 1d4 for a level 1 mage. Seriously, it's all I have never let a player start with 1 hit point because I'll let them re-roll. Like they need at least 2. But I think it was second edition. We ended up playing max HP on level 1. So, but after that, you roll. There was nothing because it was so hard to level up in second edition. There was nothing worse than rolling your HP because it wasn't like a set amount of HP like it is in 5e. You had to roll a hit die. So the mage got 1d4 every round, like every level. So I let him start at 4. That's fine. But it sucked if you made it to level 2 and you rolled a 1 for your level 2 HP. So now you have 5. You have 5 hit points level 2. Enjoy. Better not get hit. I love 2E. Yes, a flump. I don't know what this is. I haven't played D&D in 5 years, so I'm out of the loop. What are they doing to it? What are they doing? When there's no additions anymore. What are they doing? Thaco is amazing. Yeah, attacks of opportunity are dumb. Yes, I agree. I don't like attacks of opportunity either. Attacks of opportunity are lame. Thaco is amazing because it was harder to hit stuff. Michael, you need to move that 3 around. I hate third edition. Third edition has too many rules. There are too many rules in third edition. You don't need a DM. It just runs itself. Too many rules. And way too much ability for min-maxing in third edition. That's why people like it. Oh, it should be related to Monster Hunter. Nice. Second edition didn't change much of that. Like the weapon proficiency wasn't much more than that, I don't think. I think that's basically the same. I think you got like a couple level 0 cantrips and a level 1 spell. I don't like min-maxing. Like I don't like to play when people are min-maxing, Pete. Like it's not even fun. Because there's nothing worse than having someone who's min-maxing and then other people who are like playing for RPG like purposes. And so they can't do anything. Like there's one player that can do everything and the rest of them can't do anything because of, the powerful one. I haven't played D&D in forever. ever. I love D&D. I love it so much. I just haven't played in ages. Man, those were good times. Ran some full campaigns. Fantastic. Like our one campaign took us, we began a second edition. It took us through fourth edition. Just like 4.5 years or something. So Joseph, I watched your video with talking to Dr. Fantasy. It was good. Or not Dr. Fantasy, talking to your More Than Human conversation with Phil. It was good. I talk about tennis a lot though. I am playing with tennis. Dresden RPG, nice. So I will always, I mean, too many. I could go get my crate. They're all at the bottom of the crate now. Seriously. I will always sacrifice rules for story, always. Like I said this on another stream where I will always, like, talking in battle, like, is always a free action and no one can attack you while you're doing it. No one. Like, while the enemy is monologuing, while the enemy is talking, no, you cannot attack him. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's all happening in real time. You can't attack him. Sorry. You're doing something else. You're moving. Like, and just like when you're talking, like, because otherwise there's no conversation in battle. There's none. It's just like boring rolling of dice. No, when you're fighting like a big bad, like the conversation needs to happen. That's what makes it epic. So I also have set pieces. A lot of times, like the second phase of the boss, after they beat the boss, it becomes a set piece battle where people can are encouraged to be creative with their abilities. Like someone with, I don't know, what's a freaking wizard spell that they know? It's been so long since I played. Magic missile. Like, you sit there and channel magic missile into like the huge, like spectral bow and arrow that like shoots like part of the ceiling down. And, we roll dice while there's like epic music playing in the background. It's like, go, 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 go. And they have to make decisions really quickly and roll really quickly. It's all very urgent. And, huge damage is dished out. They get buffed up too. It's essentially like an anime fight where, people are getting blasted with huge, dragon breath and it just shoves them against the wall and stuff. I love set piece battles. They're so fun. Stone shape. Yeah, exactly. They let them I don't know, shape the whole chamber. In what? In video games? I only used encumbrance when they found too much treasure in the dungeon. But yeah, weapon attack modifiers plus AC, sure, but not encumbrance. Not until there was too much treasure. But then I gave them their NPC at back at the headquarters at their boss or whatever, and back at NPC Manor they had to give him his coordinates, and he would transport the gold back to their manor because they couldn't carry it. Oh, I don't play. I run games. I played the first time I played D&D, and I've DM'd a game since. I've never played in a D&D game after the first time, which I was 11. Yeah. Paladins are broken, but the problem is I don't have a problem with broken classes because I'll just unbreak them. I'll just say no, and what? But the books, I don't care. Sorry, that's broken. That's broken, and it's not fun. And if the only reason you're playing this character is so that you can use that broken ability, you're not doing it right anyway. Play something else. Sorry. So anyway, that was 24 minutes of talking. What's wrong with me? Trying to get something done. I'm sitting here running my mouth. Anyway, so I'm excited. I don't know what I'm excited about, but I haven't played D&D in forever, but I used to play D&D a lot. And it was so much fun. I was wearing pink the other day. Last Wednesday, I wore pink. I incorporate all kinds of references into my D&D games, all kinds. I know I've had a CMOT Dibbler in one of my towns before. At any rate, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's do it. Let's get some stuff done. I'm going to edit this video. Wish me luck that I can finish this. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. Keep to the borderlands. Pete pinned this question. Remind me when, can I look, I favorited it. What did that do? Does that just highlight it? I guess. Anyway, Pete, ask me this again. We're done sprinting. I'll talk about that because I love puzzles in dungeons. Correct. Like the problem is when I'm going to highlight both of these and we're going to come back to those. So let's get some work done. Nice. Read Monster Hunter. And then that'll be another series that I'll buy a bunch of and show you, Colton, and then never read them. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Oh, goodney. Tinder, hot, XYZ, best adult dating site. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm putting a timer on this one so it doesn't stretch for 30 minutes. Because I made it to 10 minutes out of 18 minutes of footage. So
Greetings.
I did pretty well, but I got caught up with putting inserts in and just messing with like titles saying bing or whatever. Welcome, Evie and Pete and Anita. How are you guys?
Good.
Doing great.
How are you, Alan?
I'm all right.
Tina.
We're doing good. We're doing okay.
How are Spurge and... Well, I feel like it's mostly Spurge.
They're hanging out. I don't know where they are. I don't know. I'm being lazy. Lazy cats. They're hanging out, but they're doing well. They're doing well. What was I going to answer? Who was I going to answer?
I have
Puzzle.
Sorry, go ahead.
I have one page left in chapter 15 of the 17 chapters in Stoner.
Okay, so I like the book hit the gas for me in the doctoral thesis defense chapter, which was one of the most uncomfortable chapters I've ever read.
Have you not listened to my voice message, Alan?
No.
I sent you a Voxer message.
About that, it was
enraging.
What's up, Jimmy? Oh yeah, it was. I sent Jimmy messages as I was listening to it because I also listened to it. And Charlie Walker, he's oh hello sir, oh Mr. Stoner. Like Charlie Walker's just a twerp. Oh my gosh, it is such. What's up, Mike?
To quote my voice message.
What's up, Madison?
Which I apologize, Alan, and I apologize in the voice message. I cursed. I know you don't like it, but I was so angry. I'm like, this little prick.
No, like he's a douchebag, and the problem is like
Lomax enables him.
Lomax is worse. Why? Because he's crippled. Like it's such trash.
Yeah.
Like it makes me so mad, and I like it because freaking Stoner finally does like stands up for something. It's just I don't know that chapter was just so good. And again, nothing happens in this book. Like nothing happens in this book, but it was.
His writing is so good, so good.
I can't wait to see what he does in Augustus next month. Jimmy, are you being serious? Did you listen to an audio? Like that's literally what Charlie Walker sounds like. He's awful. Anyway, yeah, it's an excellent book. Even though nothing happens in it, but that chapter especially was extraordinarily memorable. I went back and listened to it again when I finished it. Shots fired across the bow.
Depends on what you mean by interesting. I got like 100 pages
left.
left.
The first 100 pages.
Also, yes, I am up way past my bedtime because I had a meeting with my Hong Kong colleagues. So I figured why not get some reading done before and after.
I finished my book. Oh my god, that last line in the epilogue.
Wait, what were you reading?
Oh,
Dance of Empire.
Yeah, I know, Anita.
I really did not expect that.
I didn't either, and I don't love it.
Nope.
No.
Did you say Guns of Empire?
Yeah, it's
that is fourth book in Shadow Campaigns.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that's what Charlie Walker sounds like. Okay, so let me get back to the starred comments real quick. So, Pete, how do I do puzzles and dungeons? I make them. I once had an arrow. Oh my gosh, this was brilliant. Like these people almost died because I don't give them hints. There was a wall that like shot arrows out from the holes in it, and it's like in order to get past it, they had to hit the holes in it. They had to like reach in the holes in the Fibonacci sequence to turn it off. And I swear I almost killed them because they could not figure it out. And I'd given them hints and they just couldn't get it. And they finally, the engineering teacher who was playing with us, he was like, wait a minute. And he just gave me this look of like disdain and like, it was the best. So
how did you give him a hint for the Fibonacci sequence?
I give them a hint about the sequence, not Fibonacci. I give them a hint about like the numbers and stuff.
Mhm.
But so I design puzzles and I do puzzles and I really like riddles. Riddles are my favorite.
Is this why you like, perhaps and alternate titles and?
Yeah. So I love riddles in D&D, but I don't let, if characters are going to play smart characters that want to figure it out, like for example, I play with smart, like my friends are smart. So if I love sitting them watching, trying to figure out my riddles or my puzzles. Like I just sit back and I watch, and I have an NPC there. If I need to like offer help, be like, oh, well, what if have we considered like, whatever for that. But I won't let them play a dumb character. Like if they want to play a stupid, like strength-based character, I'm like, then you can't sit here and figure out the riddle. Sorry, like you're dumb. You don't get to use, just because you're smart, you don't get to figure out the riddle. And so they never do that because they refuse to sit out on the puzzle solving.
Are you trying to imply that big, strong characters can't be smart?
Yes, because in the game, if you pump intelligence, you are probably lowering strength or another combat-based skill. Generally, not always, but generally.
Touche.
Most people, want to do that, but not always. Sometimes someone will tell you, "Okay, I got a 13 strength. I'm a fighter." I'm like, "That's bold. That is bold."
You got to choose your gains, either your brain or your muscles.
Basically. So. And then when people try to use charisma as a dump stat, that's my favorite. I'm like, cool, no one will talk to you. Everyone hates you. Like you try to speak to them, they cannot stand the cut of your jib. I hate dump stats. I hate it when people dump stat, which is when they put their lowest number in a stat that they think is useless for their class. So I always will give them something that's versus their dump stat, and they get so mad. I'm like, you wanted to be non-charismatic. Guess what? This girl you're trying to woo, she goes, ew. So
what if they want to do it for a very specific purpose? Like, for instance, they dump strength in order to, and like, hey, I'm going to have a 2 in strength and be in a wheelchair the entire time.
It would be impossible to have a 2 in strength. You roll 3d6. You can't.
I mean, theoretically, if they wanted to be like, hey, what if I did this?
I mean, then no, I don't want them to do that because then it becomes a pain to do anything. I don't want them to hold the game up. Like we got to wait for you because you can't hold up your own body weight. Stay at home. That's not for heroes. You stay home.
I remember hearing about this one guy who was playing, I think it was like this goblin wizard or whatever that had like a 2 strength. And he essentially, the way they played it was he was in a palanquin the entire time and he had servants carrying him around. It's really interesting.
Nice. Anyway, and the other, let me ask you another question real quick. You really just have to know the group you're playing with. Like every DM is not for every group and vice versa. There are some DMs who play by the rules. That is what matters. Like they like min-max, and that's fine. I'm not one of those. Like it's story. And guess what? I'm going to break every rule that I have to. If I think you're OP, I'm going to, trust me, the ban hammer will come down. Like the nerf hammer will come out of the woodwork and you will be nerfed. Like, I don't care. I will find a way because you're not going to make it not fun for everybody. The whole point is for everybody to have fun. So, and if someone can only have fun, like by doing the most damage and getting the most treasure, okay, that's fine. But that's not my game. Like, play it every game. So, which is totally fine. Is this a riddle or are you asking me? But anyway, so that's D&D. Evie's almost on Stoner. Anitha just finished Guns of Empire. You have to finish book 5 and tell me what you think. You have to.
Yeah.
Are you immediately going into it, Anitha, or?
No, I just received this in book mail, so I'll start this.
Oh, okay. So we're starting this now. Okay.
No, I mean, I can wait for you until weekend.
Yeah. I'll probably get done with the 2 books I'm reading by the weekend because I have like 140 pages left in Babel.
I'll continue Sons of Darkness until then, until you're ready.
Wait, are you on Armor the Sphinx, Pete?
Yes, at some point this month. Armor the Sphinx might come after Fool's Errand.
Okay. Oh, wait, I thought you said you had 150 pages left. Oh, Babel. No.
Oh, no. Is it what on there?
The R.F. Kuang book, not the books of Babel.
The new Babel.
The bad one.
The interesting one. I mean, they're both interesting, actually. The
You haven't
Scholar.
read the second one, Pete.
I've read the first the first Senlin book, Senlin Ascends. So I can authoritatively say that they're both interesting to me.
Pete, I will strike you on, around, or about the face.
Alan, I am very tempted to actually look for spoilers for book 5.
Don't read it. You have to read it. Like you have to experience it. I need to know what your thoughts are. Don't look. Don't do it.
Between now and then,
Chose violence.
Charmaine. Yeah, Jimmy, you're done with it. So I actually got something nice in the mail today. It was from an anonymous person, like it's anonymous subscriber. I'm like, that's nice. These books are I have Chronicles of the Roman Empire and Chronicles of the Roman Republic. This is Chronicles of the Mayans, which is on my list. Like I've got a bunch of the Chronicles of like the kings of random periods. I think there's a Chronicles of the popes too. But like, I'm gonna learn all about the flipping Mayans because let me tell you what I know about Mayans. Nothing. I know that they are Mesoamerican. That is what I know.
I think it was the Mayans that built their entire empire without the wheel.
You know what, Pete? Your mom built her entire empire without the wheel.
Yeah.
That one. How about that one?
I mean, she would be a very accomplished mother and definitely didn't stay at home if that's
like I can learn about the El Duende and Patex Batun hegemony. Man, there are a lot of names in here.
So,
so cool.
Spoiler, because I can't keep a surprise apparently. I saw a book on Book Outlet because, you know, as one does, falls into a book outlet hole and spends money. And I'm going to send it to you, Alan, because it's called A Fatal Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, Murder in Ancient Rome.
Nice. I love Murder in Ancient Rome. Jimmy, what's going on, Jimmy?
You've intimidated him, Alan.
Good. That's right. He didn't want to get one of these. The brain chop. That's my signature move, the brain chop. I'm almost done with this stupid video. And then I want to read, because I want to read, man. I want to read something. I want to finish these short stories.
Is it by the way, how did you like the bookmaking habits of select species? Because I know you rated State Change, so did you read?
You asked me this last time I saw you.
Oh. Did I forget your answer?
No, Pete asked me.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fine. I thought it was really, really creative. It was super interesting. And State Change was great. I'm currently reading The Perfect Match, which is an episode of Black Mirror. And it starts out with, it has a point it's trying to make. At least that's how it appears from the beginning. It's like, they're in your children. It's like, okay, I get it, Google.
And it was also, so State Change was also written, I can't remember when Angela said it was, but this was like 2011, 2012, I think, is when he wrote Perfect Match, is what I was saying.
Oh, well, then he wrote it before Black Mirror then. That's good. That's cool. He's a great writer. I like it a lot. I like him a lot. But yeah, so I'm going to finish that story, and then I'm going to go on to Cosmic Horror. And then I will hit probably Fury Song. Yeah, Fury Song. How do you like Babel, Pete?
I'm loving it. It's a thoughtful book, and she really likes to hammer home her points.
I'm gonna make RF Kwong one of my D&D villains. She's gonna be the Yas Queen of whatever province they're in. We would like to see Queen Kwong. I'm sorry, who? You mean Yas Queen Kwong? You'd be like, yes. Or I can't say Kwong.
Yes.
I'll have a different name. Yas Queen, and then it'll be a thin analogous thing. I didn't say I wasn't enjoying it, it's not exciting. Yes, Lancelot is the worst. And yes, the priest in the library is amazing. He thinks that Marcus Aurelius is the worst because Marcus Aurelius is the worst.
Anitha, one of these days we will read The Palace of Illusions.
What is that, Evie?
It's a book that I bought Anitha literally last year. And I was
wrote
like, let's Buddy read this. And guess who's been constantly pushing it off? So, sorry,
There
Anitha.
you go, Colton.
Honestly, that's okay. If people don't want to read this book, I'm fine with people not reading Babel.
I finished. So, Billy, I enjoyed On Sieges more than I enjoyed Amor Omnia Winkit. I loved On Sieges. I knew
On
most
Sieges
of it.
was great.
It was really like I talk about siegecraft so often in classical studies because it's Alexander and the Greeks. Like when it talks about Greeks inventing flamethrowers, heck yes, I talk about that. Like I almost want to make kids read it. It's so good. I liked it more than the story before that.
It was so like I was like, wait, is this a story? No, this is an actual essay. Like holy crap!
It
was so
really
compelling.
good.
And I'm makes me really interested to read the 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City to see like because I think he wrote that before he wrote 16 Ways.
Yeah, he definitely did. 16 Ways is his most recent series.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually curious about what the next series is since he's done with that one.
Allegedly, he has another series coming out next year.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
It just randomly showed up on like my pre-order suggestions or whatever.
Really?
I don't know. Of course, it's Goodreads or whatever or Amazon, so I'm not sure how much.
Sus.
It's sus.
Alan, right now he's feeling that I don't know. How can you know?
For what? Oh yeah, no. Right now, I'm trying to figure out why you and Pete aren't reading The Company. Is it because you're liars?
Me?
It's October is not over yet, Alan.
Oh,
October is not over yet.
But you're going to start Fool's Errand, which is 800 pages.
Give me like 2 days. I'll be done with it. It's fine.
Is Anitha going to be done? You're still reading Babel, Pete.
Yes, my grandmother is in town. All right. I'm going to use her as an excuse.
No one cares about your grandmother, Pete.
That's a non sequitur.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, I'm still reading Babel. My grandma's in town. How are those two connected?
I'm actually trying to read a depressing book for her that's written in the 1960s, takes place in the 1950s, and it shows in a bad way.
What the flip, Parker? I did not see this, Evie.
I honestly, it might have been a fever dream. So
I'm looking it up right now. I've clicked on the author page. I don't see it. Look at Evie.
Reminds me of the time that I heard a rumor that Susanna Clark was going to release another book this year.
I know.
And it was fake.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charmaine. See, Charmaine cares.
Makes me so sad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the next one. So when I finish my next book, Billy, I'll read Let Maps to Others.
Well, to be fair,
my God, Madison, Marcus Aurelius is awful. Stop it. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same in ancient Greece, Ben. We think about like modern warfare has so many people, and then the Romans fought with so many soldiers. But the Greeks, if the Greeks lose 1,000 men in an army, that's such a huge loss for them. The Romans will lose 80,000 at a clip, and they'll make another one in a month.
But when there's 1 million of them at the bottom of the cliff, and you have gunpowder mages,
1 million people is so many. Like what?
And they all just die from
stop
cocaine gunpowder, basically.
What is this?
Right, this is where I found it. Sorry. Put it in private chat.
Rome never existed.
Yeah, apparently people are like, we don't have any primary sources. It's only like people, like secondary sources, blah, 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 blah.
I mean,
it's one TikToker.
I would assume he's starting another. No, I haven't finished yet, Billy. I'm reading a couple stories between each book, book I'm reading. Yeah, I'm assuming he's coming out with a new series because he finished one, so I'm assuming he is. But he's just releasing novellas in the meantime. So, anyway, speaking of novellas, Anitha, you should read The Company.
It's not a novella.
I said, speaking of novellas,
I will, Alan. I will.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yes, but that is so much. That 1,000,000 troops, Michael, 1,000,000 men in an army in like the French Revolution era. That's too many men. That's too many.
The best thing about that Rome theory
Well, I mean,
is
that's
that
wrong.
they like, oh my gosh, they claim that like Rome was created by a concerted effort of Victorian, like essentially like it's a Victorian
No,
conspiracy
stop.
theory.
No, stop. We're not even going to give airtime to that nonsense.
It's
We're not gonna give-
hilarious.
No, it's not. It's awful. It's awful. Okay, so Lancelot, Marcus, and Paris. Paris is dead last because he is the worst. Lancelot is awful, but at least entertaining to read about. Marcus Aurelius is a drag. All right. So
I could write a book about that.
you
Not
know
the
what?
drag part, but the Rome part. I think it would make a great book.
What about Rome not existing?
Yeah, but make it a fantasy and make it
Get out of my
thinly
face. Yes, it
veiled.
did. Pete,
No. Make a fake book about no. Not like a fictional fantasy book in a thinly veiled world of just like making fun of this theory.
Pete, I'm gonna write a book about me showing up at your house and 2 hits, me hitting you twice.
And then you're gonna read it aloud because you're silver tongued from Inkheart, I'm guessing.
You know what, Jimmy? The Library of Alexandria is Greek, and so as long as Greece existed, it's actually stupid Macedonians, Alexander, whatever. And TikTok's the worst. All right, Jimmy. All right, we're gonna read before Jimmy causes any more trouble.
All right, I'm gonna drop and go to bed.
Bye, Evie. Good night. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, Evie.
Oh, there we go. I'm looking at that link she sent me. Ooh, new KJ Parker #1. Didn't have a name, but still.
It wasn't It wasn't a fever dream. I knew I saw it somewhere.
That's awesome. I hope that. Oh, that makes me so happy. I hope he keeps writing.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Evie.
Bye.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Just do it. Right. All right. So we can do a little chatty chat before disbanding for the evening. I finished my video. Started
Nice.
reading. Almost done with my story in the Pib Menagerie. I will probably not manage to finish all my short story reading tonight, but that's okay. I will still bring a book with me to work tomorrow. Though I don't know why. I don't actually read when I'm at work.
You can pick the book up and wave it threateningly at the students.
I mean, I have weapon replicas that I can do that. Like I'll wave like an actual Roman gladius at them.
You're waving at them, threatening not to teach when you get angry.
Luck. Dang, knife. I gotta get. Oh, we were fine. I'm in North Florida, so it missed us completely. Thank goodness, because it's bad. South is suffering same way we did 4 years ago when we got a huge one. So, Pete, what'd you do? Did you read?
I read, and then the book made me angry, but in a good writing way, sort of way. So I stopped.
What, Babel?
Yeah,
Hurry up and finish Babel, Pete.
Look, I am like super close. All right, I have like 100 pages left. I'm probably gonna finish it tonight after I get a shower.
I am with you. I think
100 pages tonight. It's already 12.
Look, I didn't say it was healthy, Anita.
You're one of those people, right? Read 100 pages in 10 minutes.
Anita,
look,
what'd you read?
Maybe.
I read few pages of Sons of Darkness.
Anita, Sons of Darkness and Fool's Errand? Like, read The Company. Anita.
She doesn't have it yet.
Oh my gosh, Pete, you read it.
That's book's fault.
I am waiting on her because I'm trying to be a good buddy reader for once.
Oh my gosh, Madison, read in your spare time, Madison. Read or find some spare time. Surely you got downtime at work. Just bust out that Rome book. Well, you probably have people to talk to. Yeah, I always bring a book with me because you never know. Like I never know when I'm gonna be stuck in traffic or something else.
Same.
Anita
Occasionally, I accidentally start reading at really long stoplights.
I've done that before. I've been there. I've definitely been there. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish the story. And then I'm gonna read some cosmic horror. Yeah.
What's that?
Cosmic horror.
Oh.
Some short stories. Oh crap! Where's your second job, Madison? So yeah. And then dang it, I forgot about y'all talk about your books or whatever. Talk about something while I tinker with this stupid thing that I forgot to do.
So do you have theories about Infernal Battalion, Anita?
Well, if she does, she can't say it right here on the screen.
True, you're right. That was a poorly thought out discussion.
I know, Pete.
I'm sorry, I have theories.
We can discuss in that channel. You have theories. Actually, I did not check that channel.
I don't know if I've actually put them down. Alan, you know me. I love the implications of events. So, like, theories are my thing.
Oh, implications.
Look, I don't like it, but I like it better than the resolution of this book. So,
resolution of 4th book or 5th book?
Of the 5th book. I don't like how everything. I don't like how it ends. So,
which tells me there's like 3 or 4 possibilities.
You don't
maybe
know.
3. I got theories.
After reading this ending, I can clearly see why you hate that character and why you love this character. I can totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, Pete.
Yeah. I don't know why. Like I was fine with a certain character, but I thought that character was going to get gone. Like the fact that this character's lasted 4 freaking books is just like what are we doing? like Wexler, why did you think this was like, like this thing is this character served its purpose? What if we jettison that one? I don't like it.
We're
But I
talking
do-
about the red one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I do like Marcus and Janice Betvelnish, because I will never say Janus. It's Janice. I'm gonna say Janice.
I felt especially fourth book, Marcus and Resinia really shined. Their characters got more focus, more growth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marcus needed it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like the Marcus Resinia stuff. I'm okay with it. Anyway.
I wish he spent more time developing it and less time focusing on Winter figuring out what to do and then doing nothing.
Yeah, Winter grows a little long in the tooth for me, because I like Winter. I think Winter's an excellent soldier. I think when Winter is not soldiering, Winter is. Why does Winter never become like Winter is such she is such a wuss when she's not a soldier. Like her personal life, she is the like the freaking ditheringest, wafflingest, like weak-willed, like person on a. She's just like a I don't know, a damsel in distress with a case of the vapors that needs to lie down upstairs on the futon. But when she's in the freaking battle, she's awesome.
I kind of feel bad for her because she had a traumatic upbringing. After that orphanage, she immediately joined in army, and she had to pretend like a guy. And she's with that bully Davis.
Yeah, but
Initially,
she has she has Marcus and Janice and like competency now. Like she doesn't have. Anyway, she needs to cut ties with her toxic past, and like it's literally what holds back this series for me is what a weenie Winter is when she's not in a military situation. She's awesome when she's in a military situation. Like she is awesome.
yeah.
Anyway,
Any problem, she immediately focus on solution.
like
She thinks of alternate way. That's really awesome.
no, she's like, but feelings, my love, but shut up and go kill some of the whatever things you're fighting. Like,
It just feels like she's two different characters to me, honestly.
correct. Like, I think she puts on that uniform, she becomes a different character.
Yeah.
So I mean, I agree with you. I mean, at least it's consistent, but I don't like it. Like, what if we show some character growth? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it here because I'm gonna finish putting this video up and then I'm gonna finish reading these stories. But thank you guys for joining me. It's always fun. It's less lonely having people here. Everybody in the chat, thank you guys for joining me. Madison, is it the tropical smoothie by Arnold? Because if it is, I'm gonna come get the smoothie. What are you reading after that dumb book, Pete?
I gotta finish up. It's a book called The Moviegoer. It's the one that my grandma did and got me. And then after that, it's Fool's Errand.
Read the company, Pete.
I will. All right. Waiting on the mail in Canada. Blame the Canadians. It's fine.
Why don't you get it on ebook?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Finally, worst case scenario. That's why I'm dragging it till the end.
Are you also going to get blue light glasses to help yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, Pete.
Headaches
blue
are
light
no choice.
glasses, Anitha, just think. You want to read either the Infernal Battalion or the Company. You don't want to read this dumb stuff Pete wants you to read. Just ignore that.
Do you want to start waving a pocket watch too, Alan?
Sure. If I must. Look, Michael's starting it tomorrow.
Okay, Michael,
See?
you know Alan is already yelling at us. You can't do this. You can't tell him that.
No, Mindolin knows. Michael read Folding Knife and was like, you know what? I'm sad I took too long to read that. And so he has discovered. He knows. His eyes have been opened. And he is now one of the wise. Anita, you read hammer and folding knife. You're missing the third piece of the triangle.
This is only second, but I will read hammer. But yes,
You haven't
I
read the
will read.
hammer?
I will read.
You only read folding knife?
Yeah.
Who read hammer? Sal.
Sal.
Sal read hammer.
Yeah.
Isn't Sal reading company with y'all?
No.
Oh.
We could probably persuade him.
Bet you could persuade Sal. Sal would do it.
I think she's taking a break from KJ Parker.
Because you don't want to be depressed no more?
Yeah.
Oh, the company's not a good one. The company makes me feel bad about humankind.
Oh,
Like,
this is
It
that
really
makes me
does.
excited.
Like
Yeah,
seriously,
very
Zara
motivating.
And I, I'm not trying to hype it up because nothing happens in it, but like Zara and I, like it stayed with us. It's just, it doesn't make, it makes you feel like just dirty, or like just bad and really afraid of some of the characters. And they're just normal people, but they are bad.
Okay, that's scary. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you so much.
Look,
She has, but she's been betraying me recently. She has spent too much time among the masses, and like their terrible opinions are leaking in, and so she's close to betraying me. I have to shove her back behind the walls of Alexandria so she stops mingling with the riffraff and their bad, terrible opinions like Babel. Read Babel. No, don't read Babel. What's up, Jay? Because we're about to call it like right now. So I'm sorry.
sorry, Jay.
Charmaine, if tomorrow, by any chance, if I pick up Babel before company,
So help me if you pick up Babel, Anita. I will throw you out. I won't even let you grab your things. I will just have people escort you to the edge of the walls. Anyway, you guys are great. This was fun. Thanks, guys, for helping me keep my mind off of sad things and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun. I'll
Anytime.
talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys online. Bye.
Bye.